A pleasant morning to everyone. I am Dr. Fabio M. Macaling Jr., Secondary School Principal 4 of the Tumawini National High School, a certified SBM Level 3 institution. Quality education is a goal shared by a community of equally dedicated, committed, and responsible people having different roles in building an effective and efficient learning institution.
Naimbag nga aldaw, Diyos nga agaw, magandang araw, good day to all. I am Roel Cobangbang Cyril, the 2020 Brigada Eskwela Coordinator. To ensure that it is compliant with the mandate of the higher authorities of the department, with DepEd Memorandum No. 53 Series of 2020, the Tumawini National High School used its Brigada Eskwela program or the National Schools Maintenance Week to gather support for the new normal of education. With the theme, pagpapanatili ng bayanihan tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan, the school asked for the people's support despite these trying times. With this, Tumawini National High School, in partnership with the local government unit, private individuals, and organizations managed to come up with the funds that would support its major and minor projects in line with the recent needs of the new normal. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tumawini National High School 2020 Brigada Eskwela.
A successful school is one that provides a clean and safe environment for all people who are part of it. This could be achieved if a school has good water supply, because having good water supply leads to having sanitation, and having both means being able to avoid exposure to countless diseases, especially now that we are besieged by an enemy our naked eyes can't see.
Despite of the absence of the learners due to pandemic, Tumawini National High School ensures that availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation must be given priority by repairing and improving functional hand-washing facilities and comfort rooms aligned to the new normal.
Knowing the importance of water, sanitation, and hygiene, TNAGS personnel headed by Dr. Macaling, with the help of other teachers, located washing areas including comfort rooms that need repair, maintenance, and improvement.
Through the cooperation of teachers, the school is now ready to offer clean and accessible washing areas and comfort rooms, which is very essential for us to be able to protect health and environment. With this, the school is also positive that this simple act is one big leap to fight COVID-19.
Education is everybody's concern. This must have been evident to the supportive and dedicated local and international stakeholders of Tumawini National High School.
In light of the current COVID-19 situation, this year's Brigada Eskwela ensures the support for the provision of learning opportunities while ensuring that the health, safety, and well-being of learners, teachers, and school personnel are protected.
Brigada Eskwela helps every institution in fulfilling the needs of the school, learners, and the community. It benefits not only the school, but the community as well. The usual Brigada Eskwela requires physical activities, but since the country is facing an unexpected pandemic, the program shifted to a new normal Brigada Eskwela activity.
In Tumawini National High School, Brigada Eskwela resource mobilization is made possible in a very purposive way as usual. Brigada Eskwela Solicitation Committee have solicited cash donations, personal protective equipment, and disinfecting materials. Face masks, face shields, and thermal scanners were given to the parent attendees in the barangays during the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan pilot testing and barangay orientation.
To mobilize the accumulated resources, the Brigada Eskwela team purchased printers, laptops, televisions, and portable speakers. Other in-kind donations were distributed by the teachers on and before the delivery of learning modules in all the barangays in the municipality of Tumawini. Our cash donations were allotted for everyday mobilization such as food and transportation.
The resource generation for the BELCP materials from stakeholders aims to provide medical protective gear to the skeleton workforce of the school and to protect the students during the BELCP orientation and pilot testing to select barangays of the municipality.
The school was able to generate health and sanitation supplies, ICT equipment, financial assistance, and other donations and volunteer services with a total cost of 1,522,367 pesos.
Because education is our priority, no matter how difficult the situation is,
We find ways.
During these challenging times, the school gives paramount consideration to the mental well-being of everyone, especially to its students. Being the school guidance counselor, Ma'am Anariza P. Magigad, mental health professional, conducted a recorded visual presentation on mental health and psychosocial support services.
The said presentation was posted on the Child Protection and Anti-Bullying site, the NHS Facebook page, on August 26, 2020 for everybody to watch. The school opted to have it recorded so that anyone can watch the video anytime they want, especially those with unstable internet connection.
This is specifically aimed to ensure that everybody, especially the teaching and non-teaching personnels, parents, and students, are emotionally, psychologically, and socially ready before the classes start. It is also hoped that through this endeavor, people who are struggling with their mental health issues would be willing to seek help to those mental health professionals and stop the stigma that hinders anyone to get the support they needed.
To reach more students to watch the video, teachers also posted the presentation in their group chats for them to watch. Students were encouraged to watch with their family, and it turned out to be a great family bonding for some who watch it with their loved ones.
Through selfless support, care, and compassion for one another, we can strongly build sense of control over this uncertain situation.
One of the key initiatives of the Department of Education in dealing with this pandemic is the adoption of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, which seeks to provide intervention that will respond to basic education's challenges. With this, the school recognizes Barangay LGU and the entire community as external stakeholders who share responsibilities with the DepEd in the education of every Filipino youth to become productive citizens of the country.
Partnership was then established to facilitate the distribution and retrieval of self-learning modules and learning activity sheets to the learners, and ensure the safety of the learning materials as well. This year's Brigada Eskwela also highlights the implementation of Gulayan sa Paaralan at Tahanan as part of the undertaking's engagement activities and stakeholders' engagement under the new normal schools.
The school strongly support this endeavor by adopting our garden area, wherein teachers develop and prepared garden plots. Organic fertilizers such as vermicast and animal manure were also used in manuring the soil, in order for the plants to grow healthy.
Likewise, All advisors, with the help of TLE teachers, instructed students to adopt a garden plot in their respective homes. With this, parents are responsible in guiding their children in the implementation of the said project while observing safety health protocols.
It is through this pursuit that Tumawini National High School teachers, parents, and students all contribute to our community's goal of achieving food resiliency in response to the challenges of these difficult new normal times.
Due to the risk of exposure to COVID-19, the school initiated disinfection of the school premises. As an initial action, the school purchased disinfectants such as Zonrox, alcohols, and other cleaning and disinfecting aids.
These disinfectants were distributed to advisors in both junior and senior high school. Disinfections of rooms, windows, doorknobs, railings, stairs, and comfort rooms were done simultaneously through the help of all the faculty and staff.
On the other hand, since our government opted to bring home all the locally stranded individuals, or LSIs living along Metro Manila, Tumawini National High School was chosen as one of the quarantine facilities of the municipality to cater all the OFWs and LSIs who wish to be home through the Oplan Balik Provincial Program of the government. Since IATF calls all beneficiaries of this program to undergo quarantine before going to their respective homes.
While quality education is our goal, health is still a maximum priority.
Conducting distance learning is an unprecedented thing in the Philippines. The country has been investing its resources to more classrooms and buildings to accommodate the growing number of learners in the country. Nonetheless, with the COVID-19 outbreak, the new normal is set to rise as education sector looks for safer and more effective modes of delivering instructions.
Despite of the current situation, Tumawini National High School is blessed to be associated to a number of generous and charitable individuals and organizations called stakeholders. In partnership to stakeholders, the school managed to come up with funds that would support its major and minor projects in line with the recent needs of the new normal.
Even as we all learn what it means to stand a meter apart from each other, tackling the spread of the virus presents a collective action problem that can only be solved by people coming together.
unity and cooperation are the international community's most potent weapon to overcome the pandemic.
Brigada Eskwela plays an important mechanism in enabling Tumawini National High School to catch up with the expectations for multiple learning delivery modalities.
Aimed at promoting sustainable and safe living, the reconfiguration of Brigada Eskwela highlights the application of knowledge and convergence of efforts to address health and social issues at home, in school, and community relative to the new framework.
The Department of Education stresses bayanihan effort to strengthen partnership engagement to ensure that quality basic education will continue despite the challenges posed by COVID-19.
Tumawini National High School enjoined both individuals and organizations to support the students' education, knowing that these challenging times call for a revitalized alliance of stakeholders as the school recognizes the complementary roles of public and private organizations in the educational system.
In fact, stakeholders donated health promotion and disease prevention equipment and helped in the information campaign and provision of learning opportunities.
Indeed, helping ensure the unimpeded delivery of quality education to every student means upholding provision on protecting and promoting the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels, and on taking appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all.
Truly, COVID-19 has made it more obvious that the public school system cannot fulfill its mission without the cooperative spirit of the community, the stakeholders.
Nagpapasalamat kami sa tiyaga ng mga kaguruan ng PNHS.
Malaking pasasalamat ng aming barangay, hindi lang ako, pati na po yung kanilang mga magulang.
Kadwada kami.
Kadwada kami.
Mabuluda lang.
Kasama nyo kami.
Kasama niyo kami.
Kasama niyo kami sa mga adhikain ng Department of Education. Dahil dito sa Tumawini National High School,
Handa. 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 Handa.
handa,
Handa.
handa, handa. Handa na kami para sa school year 2020-2021. Handa ang isip, handa ang bukas.
In this uncertain environment, Tumawini National High School stands to prove that it's important that learning continues, even if it's a shift away from the classroom.
Radically changing education throughout the world might seem to be a daunting mission, but we believe that it can be achieved if we work together.
Because here in Tumawini National High School, learning never stops.